Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Oops, magically grew size bigger. Soon as... As he started showing up...
This shit is gas, Batman.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Alright. Nobody panic. We're back. Hi again, cut applause. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Totally didn't run away. Totally didn't run away to go edit the first video and then re-recorded the next episode after doing stuff. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Okay. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Codeth Plaws. I don't remember promising that I'd come back. I thought this was just a known thing that I would come back because, you know, hold up. This is gonna fuck with me. Go away. Okay. I thought this was gonna... I thought I was just in this club now. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Okay. Make you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Okay. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here to hang out or what. But if you do... But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Dude, I already suck at saying their names. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. But... Get fucked, loser. She shit on your ass. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Codeth Plays always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. That's insinuating I've been inside your house. You understand this, correct? And we are not siblings. Context clues, people. Context clues. They're important for a reason. Sir, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Codeth Plays are... Oh my god. How come you and Codeth Plays can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? I fucking hate reading, dude. I hate reading like this, okay? It's confusing. Not really. Sorry. Don't be shy. It's nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it really was not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Okay, who the fuck is who now? You're Yuri. You're Sayori. There's too many Oris. Too many fucking Oris. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want to be in it. Or you don't want it to be. Alright. So you're Yuri. Okay. Putting names to faces. This is my weakness here, even in real life. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It is a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so... Bruh. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it in your own space. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks a glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place, but I'm rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious on how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fishy's going on here. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I thought Makarov from fucking Modern Warfare 3. Fuck. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Hiccup. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Okay. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Codeth Claus? Okay, I'm gonna stop saying my name because it actually is annoying. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you would relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh, fuck. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. You don't have to. Aha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over and it looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, when does this fucking get good, bro? For the love of fuck, there's so much reading. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, spooky. Are you ready? To turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep this up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient as it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri is no longer asking me if... Oh my god. Suck at this. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. That's actually kind of funny. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guessed all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid of doing something wrong. It's not like I can't see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms, I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. So it's embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more as a kind of cute. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh yeah, my bomber-ass poem. Y'all ready for this shit? It goes deep. It's deep. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hands from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Me intelligent. Pretty smart. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh yeah. Bomber poem. You ready for this shit? I spit bars. Literally, I'm the guy writing the flames on the piano or whatever it was. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. You should have just let me type it. Like, bro, I could have put you on a new one, dog. Could have. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. God, it's been a while. I think I know what the difference is. One spirally thingy and one looks like a cow. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, as well as reaching into their bags to do this. I do the same myself. So you're not the only one nervous. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Let's let the show off do it first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want... Oh, that was who should read my poem? I thought I was choosing who reads their poem for... Bitch. Alright. Fuck it. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities for anything, you do better. I don't like this. I'm befriending the evil one. I feel like she's the evil. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? If you get mic bump sounds, hopefully this fixes the issue. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha! Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It seems really meta. Bro, I put you on. I put you on. That shit's gas. That shit's gas, Batman.
This shit is gas, Batman.
Nah, dog, I like writing poems. I actually do. Poems are fun. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Do you actually understand the poem? Do you actually understand the level that I just put you on? Bro, I'm telling you, that fire piano is what you're reading right now. Straight fire. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes this kind of writing? Wait, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Bruh, I'm telling you, that was my fucking thought process, dude. I'm putting on, bro. I'm telling you, I spit fire. Write fire, not spit fire. You get it. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the I don't know that word. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry. So much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Bro, I wrote my own way, bro. Why are we talking about this? I wrote fire. I put you on, alright? That's all you need to say. Say it was fucking fire, and then we continue on with the day. It's not like you have to worry about emphasizing them or anything. Aha. Aha. What the fuck? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Okay. Alright, dog. I feel like this might be where we start to get into it. Alright. Oh, fuck, I should have read that. Well, that's because I sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Put on a mask, you know? Well, let's read it then. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Hole in the wall. Bro, why did it let me type that? Oh, bro, fuck it. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retons? Alright, bro, hold up. Fuck, my phone's charging. Never mind. already scorched with my permanent copy of Meaningless Image. Okay? It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Are you referencing me when you say he? Hole in the wall. Okay, let's break this down. So we got me protrudes, home clue. Sun, Ritana's imaged, bright, deep, everything. Okay. Me protrudes, home clue. Protrudes, clue. What the fuck is your rhyme style, dog? You have no one A, B, or A, B, B, A. You literally have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You have the whole fucking alphabet. Bright, deep, clue, everything, choices. I'm breaking it down because this game might have secrets in this. He on the other side was looking in. I feel like this is an image to the player, to the game. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. Okay, so anybody else see that glitch, or am I tweaking? Okay, yes. Okay, we'll read it again. These are the second times where you really get into it. All right. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. So you're peering inside of the hole. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film, let out in the sun. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. I really don't know what the fuck that means. Already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he was on the other side looking in. Okay, sure. So what did you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Yeah, you didn't really follow a rhyme scheme in the fucking slightest. You fucking suck. I put you on, alright? And you deliver me this trash? Bruh, get out of my lane.
It's the biggest
I'm
piece
now
of
the new
dog
president,
shit
or
that I have ever
I think
heard.
I am. I'm better. I'm gas. I'm gas, Batman. This shit's gas. I don't know why I keep
This shit
saying
is
that. I just keep
gas,
thinking of the
Batman.
fucking goddamn raccoon. Fucking dude. Russian Badger, that's what his name is. Russian Badger. Aha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. What fucking... Bruh. Okay, maybe I don't know all there is to know about poems, but like, in my head, you make sense, and then you rhyme. You were talking about looking into holes, and like film left out, and like all this other stuff, and it just seemed like there might have been a meaning there, but like, it's very difficult to, you know, display or locate what the fuck you're trying to talk about. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. I mean, I guess where the commas came in, I guess added like its own da-da, 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 da-da. Like, bruh. You suck. I don't like it. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yeah, but you fucking sucked at it. I keep thinking it's the arrow. I keep forgetting you can click anywheres. What was the inspiration of this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, then tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's good. So just move your hand and go with the flow. It's exactly what you did. You are correct. You literally just went word, 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 random word, word, random, random word, 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 random word, word. All right. Art. Here's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Thank you. I forget who's who. This is pink-haired thing, that's purple-haired thing, and that's sort of pink-haired thing. Hold up. Hold up. Random number generator. Alright, max 1 through 3. Generate. 1, Sayori. Google has chosen. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Bro, you had me writing it. You're chill. I'm the kind of guy who wouldn't be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I wasn't afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, like I said before, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only a really good people do. Like, sorry. I'm sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, then again, I can deny that she has a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. And if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, you started off good. I like the rhyme scheme. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to do it. You kind of confused me in the beginning. Morning, me, bed, eyes, play, day, blue. I feel like you should have ended with like something like sky here, because then it could have done morning, me, bed, eyes. So A, B, C, D. A, B, C. Actually, I really don't know how that works anymore. Okay, so basically you're talking about also the player. I feel like you're also conswaying the player. Helping me out of bed. Oh, you could be talking about your parents though too. Because living my barn in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead, help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Swimming out to play. Trusting me to wish away a rainy day. Yeah, you could be talking. Actually, I think you're talking about your parents. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. I mean, yeah, you were conswaying, you waking up. I'm tracking that much, but I didn't connect that dot because it makes sense. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really, yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Okay, I like that. That was pretty cool. Pretty funny. I like the randomness of just absent brain people. That's funny. They're a good character to get along with in a game or a story. Even though you were late to school. Oh, you were late. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. 1 through 2. Now we're going through 2. It's a 50-50. Honestly, I could pull out a coin. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna grab a coin. Thanks so much. Okay. Heads, Natsuki, tails, Yuri. Alright, it is most certainly fucking tails, so here we go. As Yuri reads, okay, let's scoot in more. I'm probably out of the camera frame. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What's that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Yeah. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Aha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? I'm just good at it. I put you on that flame. It's gas. It's gas. I put you on that shit. I put you on. You use imagery and metaphors to indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. You're not wrong. I did write poems just because poems are fun. And imagery is kind of like, I don't know why. Whenever I write stories, I write image. Imagery and metaphors are like my two main ways. Mainly imagery. I like painting pictures really well. I'm just not great at everything else. Really? Wow, that was a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, asking, I wish I could read what I wrote. As if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize with new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matters, and they fit two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, this is not something you can be blamed for. Are you calling my poem shit? There are so many different skills and techniques to get into writing in a simple poem. Not finding them and building them, getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice by learning an example and trying new things. Also, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Bro, I'm telling you, game makers, you should allow us to write our own poems and let AI decipher and give its actual feedback with constraints of the game and how you want the game to make sense. But dude, I would have wrote some bomb shit. I'm telling you this right now. Natsuki can be a little based though. Oh, based, biased. How? That's basically the same fucking word. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily and I spare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a literature club. Holy fucking ass your handwriting, bruh. Ghost under the light. The tendencies of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in its... Bro wrote in Minecraft enchantment book, dude. I can read cursive, you just suck. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calmly breathing breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Were you listening to me? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a... Bro, the fucking... Actually, Tyler, you almost got me there. You got me thinking that this game was tapped into my mic and heard me talking shit and then called me out on it. I was about to be like... I didn't say shit, dog. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I didn't read the script very often. Actually, thinking your handwriting was pretty, Alright, instead of the character, let me tell you what I think. Alright. I like the poem. All right, hold up. I guess you'll look at me. We gotta do eye contact. If we don't do eye contact, then I can't conversate properly. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. Okay, now you're looking at me. All right, listen. Your poem was dog shit compared to mine. All right,
It's the
you'll
biggest
never
piece of
be
dog
on my
shit
level.
that
you
I have
think
ever
you're the
heard.
expert, but truly I'm the master. All right, I'm the teacher here. All right, your poem. Don't write your shit in cursive. In Minecraft, fucking enchantment book. Don't do that. All right, that's pro tip. Granted, your use of imagery was good. I got you feeling like you were in the eyes of a candle, which is pretty cool. But don't write your shit in cursive. Granted, I don't know how to 100% read cursive because it's been a while since I've even written cursive. I only know how to sign my name in cursive. So knowing that, and knowing that not everyone here might not read cursive, you probably should have thought to write it in just standard Dumbo lettering. I don't really know what to call it. Basic lettering would have been my preferred choice. But yeah. Your poem sucked. That's all I need to say. Not as good as mine. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I did not like your poem. Stop saying that I liked your poem. I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. There was nothing easy about digesting Minecraft fucking enchantment book language. Are you into ghosts, Shiri? Oh yeah, that's right. You said Ghostlight. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. I'm aware of that. My player isn't aware of that. I'm aware of that. Really? Must totally miss the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance on it after all. But I remember poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experience in the work. Usually, yeah, you were talking about like future and past and painting. Simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only symbolically being compared to a ghost. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Lingering in her last moment, uncomfortable before to let go of the past. Soon, we left with nothing. There's a lot more solemn in putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too. Nah. Yeah, nah, dog. I only got to choose words. If I actually got to like tippity tappity tap to tap, it would have been. You just would have looked at me and gave me the grant. What's a word poem writers get? A Nobel Peace Prize? Yeah. Totally that. Okay. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Okay, actually, you know what? I'll respect you a bit more now. You're humbling yourself. Like Kendrick Lamar says, be humble. You know? I'm not being humble. But that's mainly just because I'm putting on an act. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Codeth Plaws. I gotta stop saying my name, dude. I don't need to read it. Me too. All right, now it's time for Yuri's. Or Natsuki's. Whoever the fuck you are. ... Question mark. Codeth Plays. If you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Bitch, this is why I saved you for last. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but I did put in effort. Well, we all start somewhere, right? If you're all proud of your poem you ever wrote... Wait, if you're proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Alright. Alright, bro. This is literally the biggest piece of dog shit. Hold up. Alright. So, bird fly, monkey climb, crickets leap, horses race, owls sneak, cheetahs run, eagles fly, people can try, but that's about it. So I could see where you got an idea of like, people can't fly, people can't run as fast as a cheetah, I didn't think owls were known for sneaking, but sure. People do race, so the horse doesn't really make sense. People can leap, but I guess not as expertly as a cricket, even though they're not that big. Humans can climb. I think the fly is the only part you got it. I don't know. I'm not going to call it stupid, because that'll be proving you right about me, and I'm not about proving you right, I'm about proving you wrong, so it's the best thing I've ever read. Way better than the other poem. I told you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. True, but why would you end your poem with "that's about it"? So people don't even take my writing seriously. I took it seriously. I actually looked into it and tried to find a meaning, which was very difficult, but I tried, okay? But isn't the poem of poems, or the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Ah. That was very hard to decipher. I'm gonna be real with you. It'll be hard to decipher. But I can see in a world where it makes sense. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Okay? Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her and let her have the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is. I do. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Saori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingeringly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read tandem, I watch each expression on their face. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow with frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Koda, I did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Now he suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of him. Pressured that he appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. No. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Oops, magically grew size bigger. Soon as... as he started showing up, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't have to involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, Boko turned towards me and noticed I was standing there. You. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and start and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What is the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? True, overcomplicatedness is a thing. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her. Wait, there's no reason. We have so many deep expressive words in our language. There's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. How long have I been recording for? Holy shit balls. So that was also a waste. You understand that, right? Code is plot. Stop. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. Holy shit. Okay. So who am I gonna side with? Who am I for shizzles gonna side with? We're at 47 minutes. Okay. Natsuki, Yuri. So you're that person, and you're the other chick that does things. Okay, so your point is saying that it's okay for writing to be convoluted, and because we have the language for it, you're saying smaller writing should be appreciated. It's a tough decision because I like big words, but at the same time, short and simple does make sense. I agree with both of you. Low key, I reply. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can bring myself to say anything to her. Yuri? Yeah. Everyone's fighting and making Sori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you are making your friend feel like this? Aha. Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. This is unfair to treat others and interject their own feelings with their conflict. Honestly, I feel like y'all's fucking argument is fucking stupid. But, you know, y'all can just both shut the fuck up, sit down, and fucking read your goddamn books. But, you know, I can't say that because I have forced to read and correctly choose what I feel is most correct. So we pull in a third party to help diffuse the situation. Wabam. Intelligent. 100%. I'm smart. Yeah. Unless Yuri wants to tell you Yuri can suck up what a stuck up jerk she's being. She would never. Oh, fuck, it's back. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Oh, fuck, now they're arguing over who pissed her off or made her upset, bitch. This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are blah, 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 blah. Bleh. Barf. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings and just few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Yeah, see, you're kind of stabbing at where I was going. You just gotta say, shut the fuck up more, and we'd be good. So, why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki cute. There's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as I always wear. Alright, bro, I ain't reading all that. Sori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Yuri is vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, might come off as a good leader, and I can can organize things, but I'm not very good at people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. Not like anyone can blame you. Or I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I could have said a lot of things. You just don't allow me. That'd be better. Imagine a game like this, but you can actually interject with your own thoughts. Bro, mind-blowing. I guess that just means Sori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious. But sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her hurt herself. I hate for her to get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really doesn't make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How did we all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Oh, shit. All right. Well, mostly. What about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Ah, fuck me. I'm writing another poem. Bro, let me tippity tap. Like, put you on, bro. I did learn a little more about poems, and everyone likes. Anything with luck, I can at least do a better job impressing what I want to impress. I nodded myself with a newfound determination. Yeah. I feel like... Hold up. My phone wronged. Okay. It was 18. I like chicken. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. E. Saria beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Cool. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. Cute. You know, it's nice to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's E. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sorry. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I've said that more to myself than to her, but easily to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So I think that pretty much wraps up what's going on here. All right. We're going to end it here because we're short on time. We are short on time, yep. All right, I'll actually get a good outro this time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Just watching me read, because apparently that's all this game really actually is. But I gotta, like, not look at this. But yeah, we'll make the poem in the next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one I do.
Oh yeah!
Peace out.